The motion graphics you are watching on screen right now, I didn't even open Adobe After Effects to make them. No messing with complicated layers, and no spending hours staring at keyframes. Believe it or not, every single clip was generated using completely free AI tools in just a matter of seconds. What's up, guys? My name is Alex, and I'm a professional video editor. Yesterday, a client hit me up with a crazy request. They needed 5 high-quality motion graphic reels, just like the ones on screen, delivered in under 4 hours. Normally, animating this by hand would take at least 2 to 3 days. But by using a few secret AI tricks, I knocked out the entire project with time to spare. The client was absolutely blown away and paid me a solid $1,200 for the job. So today, I'm pulling back the curtain. I'm going to show you the exact workflow and 3 free AI tools I use to pull this off, so you can 10 times your video editing game without spending a single dime. Let's dive right in. So, let's start with the first tool. Click the first link in my video description and you'll land on AutoAE.online. This is an AI-powered motion graphics tool that can help you create professional-looking animations without having to build everything from scratch in After Effects. Once you're here, click on Create Free Animation Now. That will take you straight to the dashboard. As you can see, the interface is really simple. You basically have a prompt box where you can describe the type of animation you're looking for. For example, I'm going to type Zuckerberg timeline animation. You can also choose your canvas width and select a specific category. There are quite a few options here, including text animation, logo animation, engagement mockups, UI animations, and more. For this example, I'll select text animation, choose the 9:16 portrait aspect ratio, and hit Generate. And now, the AI automatically finds a relevant template based on our prompt. Let's play it. Wow, that's actually really relevant. And the best part is that we're not stuck with the original template. We can customize pretty much everything we need. For example, I can change the text and replace the PNGs directly from here. You can see that I've already uploaded a Mark Zuckerberg PNG, but you could easily replace this with another person's face if you're creating a timeline video about someone else. You can also change the text itself, so instead of Facebook, I could replace it with my own company name or whatever I want to feature in the video. And once you're happy with all the changes, you can simply download the final animation and drop it straight into your project. But there's another feature I really like. Let's head back to the homepage and scroll down. Here you'll find a whole library of trending motion graphics templates. You can open these templates, change the text layers, replace logos, customize the elements, and use them as a starting point for your own projects. Some of these templates are completely free, while there are also pro templates if you want more advanced designs and want to save even more time. So, if you're constantly creating reels, ads, or social media content, this can be a really useful shortcut. Now, let's move on to the second tool. The second tool is Jitter.video, and unlike the first tool, I really like Jitter when I want to design and customize my own motion graphics rather than simply starting from an AI-generated template. Click Try Jitter for free, and you'll land right here. From the dashboard, you can create a completely new file or even import your designs directly from Figma. But personally, the section I use the most is the Templates library. There are a lot of premium-looking templates here. For example, let's open the Stack Testimonial. And as you can see, this is a free template, but it's still fully editable. You can see all the different sequences down here, and the timeline animation is really smooth. Now let's say I want to customize this for my own video. I can simply click on any text element and change it. I can also change the background and replace the existing visuals with my own media. For example, I'll click on Visual, go over to the Animated tab, and replace the existing media with my own face PNG. And just like that, I've completely changed the visual to fit my project. You can also add additional text and motion elements to make the animation feel more unique. And if you want to create something completely from scratch, Jitter even gives you tools like the pen tool, so you can create your own custom shapes and animations. There are honestly a lot more features to explore here, so I'd recommend playing around with it yourself. And here's another useful part. Once your animation is ready, you can export it with a transparent background and bring it directly into your After Effects project. So instead of spending hours manually creating something like a premium liquid glass animation, you can build it much faster here and simply drop it into your existing workflow. And that brings us to our final tool, the one I personally use as a huge time saver for smaller animations. Our third and final tool is LottieLab.com. And this one is personally one of my favorite time savers when I need to create small, polished animations quickly. Click Get Started for free and sign up with Google. Once you're inside, you'll find a library of premium templates that you can use as a starting point for your project. For example, let's open this Mac Dock animation. You can use this template directly in your video, or customize it to match your own branding. I'll click Edit Template and take a look at this. The animation already looks really polished, and we only need a few changes to make it our own. For example, I'll double-click this icon, go over to Replace Image, and upload my own icon. I'm going to use this Cloud AI icon. And there we go. The original icon has been replaced. But we're not limited to just swapping images. You can also customize things like the scale animation, cursor movement, and individual keyframes. If I open the sequences down here, you can see exactly how the animation is built, including the position keyframes. And once you're finished, you can export the animation and bring it directly into your After Effects workflow. There's also an option to create a completely new project from scratch. Just click here in the top right corner, create a new dashboard, and you can start building your own animations directly in the browser. You also get a pretty solid selection of animation presets. For example, you can add animations like slide, glow, shrink, and a lot more. So, if you're someone who needs to create quick, small batch animations without opening After Effects every single time, LottieLab can be a really useful addition to your workflow. And just like Jitter, you can export your animation with a transparent background and drop it straight into your existing project. So those are the 3 free tools I would recommend if you want to speed up your motion graphics workflow without manually building every single animation from scratch. We've got AutoAE for AI-generated motion templates, Jitter for highly customizable motion design, and LottieLab for creating quick, polished animations. Personally, I think the biggest advantage isn't that these tools completely replace After Effects. It's that they can take care of the repetitive work and save you a ton of time. So, let me know down in the comments, which one of these tools would you actually use in your editing workflow? And if you want to see how I'm using AI to speed up my entire video production process, check out my next video on the Seedance 2.5 complete filmmaking process. I'll see you there.